Night gathers, and now my watch begins. It shall not end until my death. I shall wear no crowns and win no glory. I shall live and die at my post. I am the sword in the darkness. I am the watcher on the walls. I pledge my life and honor to the Night's Watch for this night and all the nights to come.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj, and today I'm here with Game of Thrones, Season 6, Episode 6, Blood of My Blood. I've heard that before. I think Dany said that. Yeah, she said that to Khal Drogo, right? Blood of My Blood. I think she was saying that to him as he was dying or something like that. So hopefully this is a Dany episode, because she need to go back to her, Marine, because her kingdom, or queendom, I guess you can call it, but... because they was fucking her shit up. Tyrion has worked wonders in, getting that place together, trying to make peace with the Sons of Harpy, but he made terms and agreement that even Missandei and Grey Worm haven't agreed with, so I don't know if Dany's gonna. She just went through a lot. She has her new Dothraki army, so we're just gonna have to see, what's going on there. I'm excited. I shouldn't get excited because they can easily ruin my day with this show. But Jon and Sansa are going out to get the rest of the northern houses to their side, but the only thing I don't like is they're splitting up, and she's even splitting up from Brienne. Brienne's going on her own path to help them out. I know Sansa's not foolish enough to go alone, at least I would hope. I imagine she's going to stick next to Jon, at least I hope. But she did push Littlefinger and the Vale away, and I think we need them. They've been out of the affairs for too long, and they ain't got no losses. They at 100% right now. Ain't had to fight, ain't had to do nothing. Now, they need to come lose some people, because everybody else that had their losses, they need to do something. So, yeah, get them on over here, and we got to get ready to take down this Ramsay guy. He didn't been on the show too long. He done too much. He's sick, he's twisted, he rapes, he kills, he murders, and he laughs while he does it, and he just... There's no limits to his ignorance. He killed his own daddy, so that tells you everything, and his baby brother. He's sick. And I don't understand how somebody becomes so mentally sick. I don't know if it was because he was born a bastard or what, but he is mentally sick. There's nothing else to it. But I'm here with my noble steed. We're on a heated blanket right now because our heating system malfunctioned, and I called the people, so they are coming to fix it today. But I don't know when they're coming, and it's freezing. So she went right to the heating source, because she's greedy and it's taking up all the heat. So you're going to stay up here with me, because I mainly wanted it for my feet. My feet are cold. And I got me a cold beer, because I'm a man of winter now. So let's get into this, y'all, because y'all know I'll sit here and talk for 10 minutes before we even get into the reaction. But my full and early reactions are available on Patreon, y'all. If y'all want to get ahead, go there. They're about a season and a half ahead. Probably YouTube, if you're watching at this point. I probably didn't finish Game of Thrones and own the House of the Dragons, which I am watching. Everybody always asks me, are you watching House of the Dragons? Yes, I'm watching House of the Dragons after. But let's get into this, y'all. If this show messed with me the right way, I might just skip right to House of the Dragon. They got one time. Listen, my patience is thin with this show. Really, I only got 2 more requests. Three more requests, which ain't a lot, considering what this show took from me. I just need them to take down Walder Frey, Ramsay, and Cersei. And that's it. I'm happy. Anything else can happen on the show. But those 3, they got to go. Public enemy number 1 stays on the FBI's most wanted list right now. Because I can't. Get Arya from Braavos. I'm tired of that storyline now. It's been almost 2 damn seasons. Let her go. I'm tired, because if that wolf bitch hit her one more again, I'm blue skidooing my ass through the damn TV. Because she gonna get fucked. Because what we not gonna do is keep beating up Arya when she ain't trying to do nothing but learn. Oh yeah, I forgot the last episode was dark. Hold on. Hold the door. That was just sad. Why do they always write sad stuff? So we done lost Asha in episode 4 and Hodor in episode 5. We ain't about to go on a streak of losing people. End it now. I'm already tired. I'm surprised she got away from the White Walkers moving this slow. And he's still warging. They already told you if you stay in there too long, you're gonna get lost. So they just hit me with all the trauma at once. That's what we doing today? mean, he's...
Where's my sister?
Oh, they're coming. And no, they didn't just show the Mad King burning folks. Listen, I'm not finna play with season 6. She's so tired, I know. It's hard to move in this snow, y'all. If y'all not from up north, like, and y'all ain't been in the trenches, like, I'm talking several feet of snow, like snow taller than you don't understand, like, how hard it is to move yourself, let alone pull somebody. And then if, you pulling something like this and it gets stuck, like, you ain't got no traction. He ain't no damn help, because he Worgen. My problem is he's staying in there too long. But I'm glad he's catching up on current events. Because he do need to know, but he needs to take it in increments. Ares saying burn them all. Maybe something happened to Ares and he knew something about the White Walkers and that's what he meant. Maybe he was a warg. I don't know. Maybe he stayed too long and that's what made him mad. Oh shit. This is what I'm saying. How is this gonna work?
I'm so sorry.
You tried. You really did. I don't think they're gonna die. I don't know what's gonna happen, but you did try. I'm surprised you made it this far. Wait a minute. Our hero. Alright then. Listen, this just don't be happening in Game of Thrones. Yo never really get saviors like this. The bones! Come on in, Grim Reaper. He got his little Morning Star scythe thing going on, okay?
Come with me, now.
I mean, Bran can't walk, so what you want to do here?
Don't rest.
Okay, we just gonna, okay, if that works, appreciate it. Oh, the horse can carry all three. What a valiant noble steed. Alright then. Because that just don't happen. Normally we just die in Game of Thrones. That's been my experience, so. I'm glad one of my peoples got rescued. It's about time. Because we need help.
Once you get south of the
Damn,
river,
but
there's very different sorts of
I ain't
trees
seen you in a
start
while.
to
You done missed a lifetime of events
Maple,
in just a few episodes.
elm, beech, poplar,
He would have flipped his shit if he had found out John
the
died.
below. Didn't think I'd ever come back here after my father made me renounce my title and inheritance and well, threatened to kill me if I didn't. A person just doesn't feel welcome at that point. And I certainly didn't expect to be introducing him to my family.
Your dad's a dick. You are like
You know
one of the
what to
most
tell
purest people in this realm.
Little Sam is your baby.
Yes, no, that's very important. If he thinks that little Sam's his grandchild, he'll take you in.
Really?
He'll get an education, he'll learn to read.
Listen, a little white lie is not bad compared to what they be doing over here.
What did you tell your family about me?
Nothing. He don't.
I told them I met you in the north.
Oh, you spoke.
Did you tell them how far north?
Well,
That ain't none of their damn business.
Piece of parchment.
You didn't tell
That be
them
the
where
problem.
I
Everybody
was.
want to be in the
You didn't
business.
tell them
Mind
all
it.
about me.
The thing is, my father doesn't like wildlings. He hoped I'd make a man of myself by killing some bloody wildlings.
One thing about Sam, he gonna
Probably
be
a
honest.
subject to avoid, if at all possible.
For the most part. I mean, for the greater good, he's gonna be honest. This is probably like the first lie he done told his whole life, but it's for a good purpose. He's trying to protect her. But for the most part, Sam gonna be honest. Man of the Night's Watch coming through. Y'all better have a feast for him.
Sam. Oh, Sam.
Oh, hello, Mother.
Broken all the vows
I never thought
and
I'd see
have
you again.
risen above all the business. Y'all are in the presence of greatness.
Hello? God, you're a woman now.
Father says I have to marry Simon Fossaway. He has yellow teeth.
That's enough, Tana.
Oh,
I mean, I know y'all hygiene don't be up to par, but
This is
like,
Gibby.
damn, yellow teeth.
Oh,
You don't
my.
do no type of mouth. What kind of mouth hygiene y'all got going on? I ain't seen that nan toothbrush on the show.
I am happy to know you, Lady Charlie.
And this is our son, Samuel.
Second of his name.
The one. It's me, your grandmother. May I hold him?
Yes, of course.
I'm so happy they're giving him some story.
You have a curious
Some
mind,
good
I can
story. Like
tell.
he can go home and
You'll be a scholar.
see his family and his peoples. I love it.
Where is father? Did they come?
They're on a hunt.
What's
They'll
up with
join
these
us
names? Dickon and
Come
Rickon.
inside. You must be exhausted.
Come. Oh, you want to take a bath after all that travel?
Yes.
Oh, and a
Please,
dress
a
for
bath.
dinner.
And some tooth
You can wear one of
paste or something. Whatever y'all got in this
colour?
realm.
The light blue or silver? Silver, maybe.
Yes, because she been in rags since she been on the show. Get her something nice. And somebody please brush the baby's gums.
Is there no other way?
You're afraid for her.
Of course I'm afraid.
Marjorie ain't finna do no walk of atonement.
We will not have it.
We gotta get one thing straight. This is what we're not about to do.
Very dangerous.
She'll be protected the entire way. The Faith militant are very stern with those who overstep their bounds.
We know that, but you didn't let them spit all up in Cersei's face and
Queen
disrespect her. Now,
Marjorie
granted, she deserved every bit of
Your
it.
mother.
But we're not about to do that to
Those
Queen
who
Marjorie.
predisposed-
I swear to God, I will turn this shit off. I'm not
Truly
watching that. Not Marjorie, not the queen I serve in Westeros.
And now she's devoted to the gods as well. Would you like to see her?
Yes. Well, she's not in a cell, so that's a good. It's a step up from where Cersei was. There's one thing about Marjorie, she know how to play her role.
Have they hurt you? Have they mistreated you?
No, Your Grace.
I've missed you.
We'll be together again soon.
Look, she gonna play the
Everything
part.
will be better than it was before.
I know she's steaming
And
inside
how?
though.
Soon the Walk of Atonement.
We ain't doing it.
Have you spoken to him at all, the High Sparrow?
Yes. A few times. Have you?
Yes, I have. He's not quite what we thought he was, is he? You think I'm mad? I sound mad.
No. No, you don't. You could never. You're right. He's not. He's a lot more...
He is. It's not an easy thing admitting to yourself what you really are. It's taken me a while. He's helped me.
What are you talking about? You're a good person. You've always been a good person. You're the best person I know. I was just telling him about your devotion to the poor.
Ah, yes. I visited their hovels and I fed them soup and I made sure I was seen doing it. I never gave them what they really needed, though. I've had lots of time to think about how
This is
good I
crap.
was at seeming good. All those stories I told myself about who I was and why I did the things I did. There were so many lies in those stories.
I don't understand.
It's all right, it really is. It's such a relief to let go of those lies.
What about Loris?
I love my brother. His soul is pure and perfect. His sins don't erase that purity, they only obscure it. He just needs to atone for them. We all do. Sooner or later, one way or another.
This better be one of her little disguises, because there ain't no way she actually believe in all that bullshit. They bet not have changed my Marjorie. Okay.
It's hard to walk in this.
You ain't never walked in royalty clothing, yeah.
It's beautiful.
She looks great. They deserve this.
Sure,
They really
beautiful.
do. They done been through it. And Gilly cleans up very well. Oh yeah, he looked like a dick. Like he judges you the way you eat. Like Michonne be judging the way I eat. They say I don't chew, y'all. I chew. I just eat fast. This dinner is too quiet. Like y'all don't talk. Why are you staring at me?
This venison, it's very tasty.
Sam
Is
is
it
so
Mr.
uncomfortable
Dixon?
in his own house. Like that's sad.
Well, no, we haven't been able to cure that one yet. This is last week's.
Of course, sorry. Long journey.
So do you do much hunting up at the wall?
Oh, yes. Yes.
He done hunting White Walkers
Look at the
and
man.
wildlings and
North of the wall,
yeah,
You don't
crafters,
hunt,
all
you don't
types of
eat.
folks.
Mostly deer, or is it elk as well?
Rabbits. Sometimes squirrels.
I say we. It's my friend John, mostly. Oh, and Gilly, she's quite a good hunter as well.
She's like, I'm supposed to be a lady. Don't be telling
I
me.
imagine it's common where you're from. We once met a man, Lord Umber from Last Hearth, wasn't Randall, who said he taught all his daughters how to hunt.
Your father taught you to hunt? Our father would never teach us.
Her father did a
Our
lot,
father could
but
learn a thing or two from your father.
no. Don't be saying shit like, see, listen,
Sam,
mind
would
your
you be having
business.
my bread?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you.
I don't want to know shit about her daddy.
Not fat enough already.
Ooh, you hating ass. You know, I'm not gonna start today. I already hate enough people. I ain't gonna start today. Cause I'm gonna eat. You're not about to shame me for what I'm eating. Cause I'm gonna eat.
Your orders from the Lord Commander. He wants me to.
I read your letter. You're to be Maester.
Yes, and once I have my chain, I'll return to Castle Black.
I thought the Night's Watch might make a man of you. Something resembling a man, at least.
He's done more than you ever did in your entire lifetime. All you do is sit on your ass and talk shit. You know what I mean? You mind my business.
Books. Spending your life reading about the achievements of better men. I wager you still can't sit a horse, or wield a sword.
Randall, to be Maester of the Night's Watch is a great honor.
You can wield a sword.
Mm-hmm. And a crossbow.
Killed a Sen. Killed a White Walker.
There's no such thing.
Y'all don't know shit.
I saw
about
it with
shit.
my own eyes on our way down to Castle Black. He drove a dagger into the Walker's heart. He risked his own life to save mine more than once. He's a greater warrior than either of you will ever be.
Facts!
Your way.
Y'all want to talk shit, but y'all don't actually do shit. That's what be pissing me the fuck off.
Where did he kill the White Walker?
Damn.
Where are you from? How'd you come to meet my son?
That's a lifetime of a story. Listen.
The Night's Watch came to our keep.
Where?
Gilly?
North of the wall.
North of the wall. You're a wildling.
It was gonna come out. It's better that you're here while it comes out, because if she would have misspoke later on, it would have been bad.
The Seven Kingdoms have waged war against these savages for centuries, and here I sit, hosting one in my hall.
Well, now they're over this side of the wall, and they're y'all peoples now. So what about it?
See that sword?
Y'all gonna have to get the fuck over it.
It's called Heartsbane. Been in our family for 500 years.
And it's been sitting there collecting dust your whole life because you ain't did shit with it. All you do is talk shit. I said I wasn't gonna get mad.
Supposed to go to my firstborn son after I die. To him, he will never wield that sword. If he were to become Lord Tarley of Orn Hill, it would be the end of this house. I took you for a mole's town hall when I saw you, and I made my peace with that. Who else would have him? I overestimated him.
I can't be happy for 2
It's a
minutes.
wildling horde that seduced my son. Is you getting back at me, boy? Bringing that to
Now
my
when
table,
Sam beat
making
your
me
ass, bet not nobody at this table get up to stop
You
him.
got what you were after.
Bet not nobody at this table say nothing, because y'all all just sitting here listening and ain't
Breed
saying
bastard.
nothing.
Your invitation.
Gilly might do it herself.
Come on in. Tala. I've lost my appetite.
Oh, look, they don't like
He
it.
dishonors us.
You dishonor yourself.
Uh-huh. I know that's right. Okay, I like her.
Mother's a fine woman. You're not worthy of her.
Bitch, you're not worthy of her. You ain't worthy of Sam.
Please, sir, I'll take the wildling.
The
if
fuck?
you work in the kitchen.
You have one of the purest
The bastard
sons in the world,
we raised here.
and you're ungrateful. Everybody just want to raise savages and
This will be
killers
the last
and
time
murderers
you
and
guys
rapists. Like, what is wrong with y'all? We get a half decent ass person and y'all mad. Like, I understand these are savage times. Everybody wants their son to be a great warrior and all that.
I was afraid.
But like, he's killed people. He's done some shit.
I'm
Like,
angry at you.
everybody ain't gonna be a Jamie Lannister, one of the greatest fighters, or you know, they ain't gonna be a Hound or a Mountain. Like, that shit pisses me off. Y'all want everybody to be this amazing warrior, and that's not meant for everybody.
You have to go.
And you ain't doing shit, so you want somebody to be. No, let me not start because I'm getting hot.
First light.
Because you done disrespected two good characters, and I will not have it. And little Sam Wells.
Say goodbye to him for me.
Oh, we ain't about to leave like this.
You're not what he thinks you are, Sam.
Not at all.
He doesn't know what you are.
Goodbye, Gilly.
I don't like you leaving because your dad, he's just another Alistair. Like, I get rid of Alistair and we get another one. Like, he may try to kill her. Like, I really don't feel comfortable with this. Like, it came out way too quickly. Like, he didn't even get to like her. Like, I know the mama and the siblings seem to be good people, but it don't seem like they'll be able to stop the wrath of the father. He might just take that damn sword off the wall. I'm telling you.
Sam?
We're leaving.
Okay, thank you.
What?
Thank the gods, the old and the new.
What are you doing?
We belong together. All of us.
What about your mother and sister?
Oh, they'll understand.
Your sister's
Yeah, it's time to go.
She won't mind.
That's your father's sword.
Oh, he taking it.
It's my family sword.
Sam said, damn all what they talking about.
Sam,
I'm taking it.
won't he come for it?
Let him try.
He can bloody well try.
Love it. Love to see it.
Dear uncle, will you share my joy and be my royal cupbearer?
Drink long and deep, my noble king.
Bran and Arya are catching up on their history in very different
Shall
ways.
be mine.
Poison! Murder!
It was better in person.
I die! My evil uncle.
There wasn't this much talking in Joffrey's death. He was choking on the bullshit. But, all right. Arya's enjoying that very much.
My firstborn son, my golden lion, foully, falsely slain.
But Arya loves it.
Found a lasting peace, free from strife and pain. Hear my prayer, oh cruel gods, take my life instead. For I cannot face another day when my sweet boy is dead. Oh, grief. Oh, darkest day, my heart is full of sorrow. All hope is lost, all joy is gone, and there is no tomorrow.
She got the best performance out of all of them. Arya was moved. I think she got to kill one of them two ladies, if I remember
What is
correctly.
that I hear and smell? Someone I'll soon send to hell. It's time to see if truth they told, who said Tywin Lannister, shit's gold.
That was actually a good poem. I like that.
You beast! You beast! You killed my life.
The rhymes are on point. I wish the Lannisters could see this. Because this is funny.
My greatest crime!
But y'all got Tyrion's character all
Fear
wrong.
me!
Do your job, Arya. So I'd be damned if you lose your eyes. Next time they might take your mouth. Your mouth just be sewn shut.
Lady Queen.
Hurry up. A girl needs to get gone.
What are you doing back here?
Nothing?
I saw you the other day in the audience. How many times have you seen this stupid play?
Dang. They know her
3 times.
face.
Did you pay?
No.
I remember when the players came to my village. I didn't have any money, so I snuck in. Just like you. Saw the painted faces, the costumes, listened to the songs. Cried when the young lovers died in each other's arms. I ran off and joined them the next day. Never looked back.
You're very good.
My final speech is shit. But
I don't like this. It's gonna make this hard on Arya because now she's connecting with her and relating
So
to
change
her.
it. It would all just be farting, belching, and slapping without you.
How would you change it?
The Queen loves her son more than anything, and he was taken from her before she could say goodbye. She wouldn't just cry.
She'd want vengeance.
She would be angry. She would want to kill the person who did this to her.
What's your name?
A girl has no name.
Mercy.
You have very expressive eyes, Mercy.
Lady Crane, they loved you.
They were sweet. Or drunk. Drunkenly sweet.
No laugh and Ned's death. These people.
Because that shit wasn't funny.
Worse than animals.
People like Ned.
You'll love her.
I was thinking.
Oh, we're all thinkers now, are we? All to the tits with ideas.
I didn't
Y'all be
mean...
so
You
mad.
I
This is
have
what
ideas.
irritates me.
He has ideas. Why should my ideas have any more value than yours? Simply because I've been doing this my whole life. Who's anyone to judge my work? This is my profession. I know what I'm doing. You have no right to an opinion.
Arya. She can't stay here. She gotta go.
Careful of that one. She wants you dead.
When I tell you I will have no peace. Oh, look, she said fuck this. She's going back to Arya Stark. I know that's right. Get Needle. But the Wolf is pissed. You gonna have to stick that bitch with the pointy end. Cause she gonna come for you. It's time to go. You cannot not be Arya. Your personality is too strong. She went back.
Shame. The girl had many gifts.
You promised me.
Don't let her suffer.
I'm finna fight. Hold on. We're gonna have to get up because we're about to fight. They're not finna. What they are not about to do is kill Arya motherfucking Stark. I will beat a bitch's ass. Do you understand? I will beat that bitch up if she touches Arya motherfucking Stark. They can't touch that one.
The hour has come.
I definitely just don't know what
Madness
stuff.
has overtaken this city, but now we must drive it back under the rocks whence it came.
We gonna ride for Queen Marjorie.
Rich or poor, noble or common, if we sin, we must atone.
Get somebody else to do it.
Marjorie of House Tyrell came to us a sinner. She stood before the gods in the Holy Sept and lied. She turned a blind eye to her brother's sins. She disgraced her house, her king, and herself.
That one that's standing next to Marjorie, Cersei gonna have her ass. She told her my face will be the last one you see. I wanna see if she gonna live up to that. We ride for Queen Marjorie! You can have Cersei, but you will not have Marjorie. Lady Olenna said we will not have it. Look, with the fan though. With the fan.
Sir Jaime.
Sorry to interrupt. We're here for Queen Marjorie and Sir Loras Tyrell. Give them to us and we'll be on our way.
I don't have the authority to give them to you. And you don't have the authority to take them.
That's right.
You're gonna stop us? For them to lose this, it would have to be crazy. Like, what he got up his
King Tommen
sleeve.
of House Baratheon, first of his name.
The gods don't recognize his authority in this matter.
You've already insulted one great house. It won't happen twice. Every last sparrow will die before Marjorie
I don't like his
Tyrell walks
smile.
down that street.
To die in the service of the gods would please each and every one of us. We yearn for it.
Then so be it.
But there is no call for it today. There will be no walk of atonement.
I figured so because they never cut her hair. I was wondering why, because that was like the first thing they did to Cersei. That's what I'm saying, like, what did Marjorie say to him? That...
Queen Marjorie has already atoned for her sins by bringing another into the true light of the Seven.
Not Tommen. Marjorie said, listen, I don't need no damn hero. I'm gonna save myself.
Together, we announce a new age of harmony. A holy alliance
Olenna is not liking this.
between the crown and the faith.
Now, when I tell you, I didn't see that coming.
The crown and the faith are the twin pillars upon which the world rests. Together, we will restore the Seven Kingdoms to glory.
Now, Cersei loves her kids, but this might be the first one she kills. Because she'll be damned if her mistreatment goes unpunished. I'm so conflicted.
What's happening? He's beaten us.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Yeah. He's a step ahead of y'all. I'm gonna have to pause this because... Oh, he is pissed. Look, he's looking like, yeah, checkmate. Listen. Tommen. Cersei ain't never whooped her kid, but she finna beat his ass. You aligned yourself with the people who not only, cut off her hair, locked her in a dungeon, made her lick her water from the ground up, then been beaten, walked through the city, spit at, had shit thrown, literal shit thrown at her. They done did all types of disrespect. They went disrespectful to the max with Cersei. And it was well deserved. But let me say something about Cersei Lannister. She will not have it. I don't like her, but she will not have it. Tommen, you just... I wish the fuck... I wish the fuck my mama would go through some shit like that and I don't burn every one of them bitches. Like, ain't no way in hell that I'm gonna let my mama go through something like that and we not getting revenge. We ain't having no type of retaliate. There's no way that y'all finna just do that. Like, that was the most disrespectful thing I ever seen. I mean, Marjorie, I had a feeling she was going to talk her way out of it, especially when I seen her not sitting in the cell when Tommen visited her. She talked through her sins. Marjorie's a talker. She made the best out of her situation. People ain't came to save her. So I understand why she did what she did, because in her eyes, ain't nobody came to save me thus far, so I got to kind of start making my own moves, or things are not going to get better for me and my brother. So now she kind of used Tommen in a sense. And I'm not 100% certain that she fully believes in all the faith militant stuff, or she's just playing a role, because she's seen her brother broken, right? Like, so she wants to help him at all costs. So she's like, well, maybe if I can atone for my sins, we can align the crown and the faith. Maybe she's thinking she can help her brother that way. The other alternative is he did get to her. And like Cersei feared, Marjorie got to Tommen and had him wrapped around her finger. And that was the one thing she was always worried about. She's like, Tywin and all, they wanted to control Joffrey. Tyrion didn't sit. What's the daughter's name? I didn't forget. Marcella away across the door. And then she was like, Tommen is all I got left. Y'all not finna take him. And Marjorie just took him and then aligned them with Cersei's #1 enemy right now. You seen Jaime's face. Even Olenna was not happy. She looking at Marjorie like, bitch, I know you didn't. I know the fuck you didn't. Like, Olenna said, we're losing. And the faith militant dude, he's just loving it. He's looking like, yeah, y'all think y'all gonna solve everything with violence. Not in my house, not today, not in my city. And the people love him. But what I was gonna say was, it is past time for the people of the city to start living better lives. The Sparrow, I'm conflicted. I don't agree with like what he's doing, but it's working. I mean, the city might end up being more prosperous because of him. Like, I don't like him, but I don't have any driven hatred towards him, but that's only because he ain't really done too much to the people I like. So I think like I'm in this weird gray area with him where he could fall on either side of the spectrum. But I've been saying for a while now, I think the people of King's Landing need to eat. Like, there's no reason the king and queen live here and the people are poor. Like, your city, King's Landing, should be prosperous. Like, they should be well fed. Now, not everybody there need to be rich or have tons of money or have the best house, but they shouldn't be poor and struck. Like, I ain't never seen nothing like this in any of the other houses. Like, when Ned Stark ate, his people ate. His houses in the north ate. We ain't seen that one poor house in the north. But you come down south and there's just people running ragged, naked kids and people in rags and in the king's home? Like, how are y'all not feeding y'all people? Like, even if you pretended to do it for a public image, that's better than doing nothing. Like, I don't know. Let's get back into it, y'all.
When you attack the faith, you attack the crown. Anyone who attacks the crown is unfit to serve as Lord Commander of the King's Guard.
I've been a member of the King's Guard since before you were born.
It's the audacity for me.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to do anything.
I have to answer to the gods.
Not when you're sitting in that chair.
The crown's decision on this matter is final.
Will I be walking naked in the streets? Or will I spend a few months in the Sept dungeons first to teach me about the God's mercy?
He has his new advisor from the Faith Militant, it looks like.
You have served your house and your king faithfully for many years. And you will continue to do so, but not in this city.
You lost it.
Oh no, the fuck y'all didn't put Walder Frey on my screen.
It's a castle, not a bloody sheep. Presumably you still know where it is. You didn't lose River Run. You let the Blackfish take it from you.
He surprised us. He knows the castle better than anyone.
You did lose the Blackfish after
Game of
the
Thrones.
wedding.
Y'all did not put Walter Fred Flintstone on my fucking screen. Like he ain't public enemy number one to fucking one.
Now he's
This
come
better
back
be
to
his death
take her,
scene.
River
That's
Run.
all I got to say.
We kissed Tully Boots, swore oaths to them, and their stinking fish banners.
It's the
Not again.
audacity because you look
River
like
Run
this
is
guy.
ours. Take it back.
We don't have the men.
We've got 10 times as many men as the damn Blackfish.
The Malisters have risen against us, and the Blackwoods.
The Brotherhood Without Banners is rallying the commoners against us, raiding our supply trains and camps.
We ain't heard about them in a
River Road
while.
will stand a
Brotherhood.
siege for a year.
If I want excuses, I'll put her in charge. They're laughing at us.
Cause you're a fucking joke. Ain't nobody ever took your ugly ass
They're
serious.
laughing at us. I hear it in my sleep. I'm not dead yet, unfortunately, for you. And I'll not leave this
Unfortunately
world
for me.
until they all choke on that laughter.
Are you gonna choke
Take
on something,
that castle
motherfucker?
back.
It's gonna be Arya's goddamn sword named
He'll
Needle.
never yield, Father.
Oh, he'll yield.
What, you gonna invite him over for a fucking
You
wedding?
show him the knife you used to kill Robb Stark's child in its whore mother's belly.
That was you.
And you show him the knife you used to open his niece's throat. And you'll remind him who it was that got married at the Red Wedding in the first place. His nephew.
You bitches.
Cheer up, Lord Edmure. You're going home.
I'm being sent
So I
to
locked
deal
him up
with the
after he married.
Blackfish. Apparently,
Ain't no
Walder
good.
Frey can't manage it on his own because he's 400 years old. Sent me with an army to the Riverlands.
He gonna have nothing. He
Could
gonna.
last months.
They being disrespectful now. This episode.
Than in the Sept dungeon.
I'm offended. Yeah, Cersei, I want to hear what you got to say about all this.
I'm going to give Bran the largest bag of gold anyone's ever seen.
He said we about to kill some
the
folks.
best killers he knows. I'll take them to the Sept and I'll remove the High Sparrow's head and every other sparrow head I can find.
You can't.
He has our son! He stole our son! He's torn our family apart. How should we treat people who tear us apart?
We should treat them without mercy, and we will. But if you kill the High Sparrow, you won't leave the Sept alive, and without you, this is all for nothing. Stand at the head of our army where you belong. My father wanted you. Show our men where their loyalties belong. Show them what Lannisters are, what we do to our enemies. And take that stupid little castle back because it's ours and because you can.
You'll stand trial soon. I need to be here for you.
It will be a trial by combat.
In the mountain I'll fight.
I have the mountain. They've made us both stronger. All of them. They've no idea how strong we are. No idea what we're going to do to them.
Okay, y'all saying all this, y'all talking the shit, but now I gotta see y'all walk the walk. But Jamie was gonna ride for Marjorie.
We'll always be together. We're the only two people in the world.
Nasty ass motherfuckers, but you know what? I'm gonna mind my business like I've been talking about. Yeah, I need to see who this is. Is he drinking
you help us?
baby pig juice?
Three-eyed Raven sent for me.
Even my dog is watching. Do you see what they did today?
No, he
What
lives
if I did
here.
that to you? These people are sick out here. You got blessed with me.
When I last saw you, you were a boy.
You saw me?
Fearless boy.
So you know me.
Used to climb the castle walls and frighten his mother.
Who are you?
John's uncle? Well, that's the only person that could know him. He was in the first episode, and I only know because I rewatched that not too long ago. What is his name? What's his name? That is him. I'm pretty sure that's him.
Uncle
Benjen. Yep. He's alive.
The last letter John wrote me said you'd been lost beyond the wall.
That is right. He's been out
Led a
there.
ranging party deep into the north to find White Walkers. They found us. The White Walker stabbed me in the gut with a sword of ice. Lucky day to die. To turn. His children found me. Stopped the Walkers' magic from taking hold.
How?
Oh,
The
okay.
same way they made the Walkers in the first place. You saw it yourself.
Dragon glass.
Oh,
A shard of dragon glass plunged into your heart.
gotcha.
The world's three-eyed Raven. Oh,
I didn't have time to learn. I can't control anything.
Well, yeah, because your ass didn't listen,
it's good to control it.
and you just wanted to work all the
Till
time.
the night king comes.
So Brand's super important in this war. Got it.
Drink. One way or another, he will find his way to the world of men. And when he does, you will be there waiting for him. And you will be ready.
Let's hope so, because they've lost a lot along the way. Yes, Queen of Marine and Khaleesi of the Dothraki. She is returning home. The dearest Stormborn Targaryen, first of her name. Queen of the Andals in the first minute.
Everything all right?
How many days ride to Marine?
A week at best.
How many ships will I need to bring my Khalisah to Westeros?
Dothraki and all their horses, the Unsullied, the Second Sons. 1,000 ships, easily. Probably more.
And who has that many?
Nobody.
You gotta start
Nobody
building.
yet.
But you got the dude
So
from the
arrive from Marine, and after that,
Ironborn
we sail for Westeros.
that are trying to help you out eventually.
I take what is mine.
You weren't made to sit on a chair in a palace.
What was I made for?
You're a conqueror, Daenerys Stormborn.
Wait here.
They ain't been fucking or killing in a while, so they getting uneasy. Damn savages. How long has she been gone?
Anna Dothrakman, Ayosana Gina.
Did she go get Drogon? I swear every time we see him, he's bigger and bigger. He done healed up his wounds, and he's ready to go. Love to see it. All right then. Well, all right then. I'm saying this now, but I think I'm going to be very conflicted in the future. Like, I'm rooting for her because I didn't see her story, but like I said, it all depends on who's sitting on the throne at the time. If it's the Lannisters, they can burn. Obviously, I don't want like Jon and them to die, but like, she's not gonna know who's her real enemy and who's not. It's gonna be good. Like, say we. Because they're going to just see her as an invader. So, like, say, God's willing, I get my way. Ramsay's dead. Walder Frey's dead. I'll talk about Walder Frey in a minute. Cersei's dead. Say even Cersei. You know, we don't even got to kill Cersei. because they like her too much apparently because she's still alive 6 seasons in. I don't understand why. Anyway, say we got the North back. Whatever. We got Jon's controlling the wall. Sansa, maybe Bran are controlling. You know, I say Bran has everything beyond the wall. Say he somehow becomes master of all that shit. Say Jon has the wall. Sansa has the North. And then Cersei and them keep their low south for the time being. Dany comes over. She's gonna fight everybody. Like she ain't gonna just roll up on King's Landing. I doubt it. So, like, I don't know. And then say she did. Say she just rolled up on King's Landing, took out Cersei and all them, takes the crown. How is, like, Robb and Sansa and all them going to feel? Like, are they going to... I don't know if they're going to rebel. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't go to Cersei in them first. Maybe she starts attacking the North, like, on the wall first. Like, that can be very conflicting for me. Because I don't want to see the characters I like die. But I feel like that's not going to happen for a while. Because obviously she still has to get ships and stuff. So that's like final season type shit. But I mean, I'm damn near there. I have, 4 episodes left of this season. 7, 8, 9, 10. And I think season 7 is only like 6 or 7 episodes. And 8's only 6. So I'm down to 2 handfuls of episodes. So in this time, and I imagine by the end of the season, we'll take down the Faith military, or whatever permanent is going to happen with them is going to happen. And then Cersei has to deal with Dorne, which is probably more of a season 7 thing. And then 8, I think, is really where Dany's going to shine. And I think it's going to be an all-out battle. But I think, though, I'm thinking the worst. Tyrion is by her side. He knows which houses will align and back her. Nobody that I know, or to the best of my knowledge, in the North wants the throne. Robb never even wanted the throne. He just wanted vengeance for his family and to control the North. I assume Jon ain't never wanted that either. You know, he's not like that, nor Sansa or any of them. They've never wanted the crown. So it's like, I think if the Starks can take back the North, Tyrion will know, hey, my family holds the crown right now. The North will back you if we go to them. We don't necessarily need to fight them, and we can grow the numbers. The Ironborn already want to back Daenerys, so that's that. Littlefinger will bend to whoever, holds the most power because that's just how he is. So they will get the veil. I'm assuming by the time Dany gets over, Walder Frey and all them are going to be no more. They have to be. Otherwise, Dany will just eliminate them because they will eventually be a problem. But it seems like they just said Jaime's about to head over there because Walder Frey can't control the River Runs, because it looks like the River Runs is fighting back, which is good. And I believe they said that not too long ago when Jon was saying, or not Jon. Yeah, Jon. Whoever Jon was talking to was saying that the River Ones was kind of like getting back their footing or whatever, and that they can use them to back them up. And shit, he's heading there. He might fucking cut off Walder Frey's head himself if Arya don't get there first. Because we're going to get to Arya in a minute. There's so much to talk about. I think the fact that they brought Walder Frey back means he's about to die soon. Because he ain't appeared but a handful of times. This might be his 4th appearance in general. Like, I don't like him, and I hate him so much, and he's only been on there 4 times. Like, probably the least amount of screen time out of any, kind of semi-big character. So I think if they brought him back, he's going to meet his end by the end of the season. And I can't wait to see it. I'm going to be cheering because he needs to fucking die. What he did, and then like him rubbing in the wound, like, oh, this is, going to be unsatisfactory for you. And yeah, you took that knife and you stabbed Robb's pregnant wife. Like, it's the audacity for me. You gloating about that when you did the most dishonorable, disrespectful, most horrid thing in the fucking world. Like, nobody ever killed at a wedding. Like, that is just not something they do here. Like, you really that mad and bitter that nobody want to marry you and your ugly ass family that you want to go and kill other... And then the gift you were given, which was somebody else's house, You can't even hold that because you ain't shit. You like, you're so mad and bitter, and then you finally get what you want, and you can't even hold it. Like, you have nothing, and then they're telling you, we don't have the numbers to fight these people. It's just excuses. If I wanted excuses, she could run the show. We're telling you we can't beat them. Are you that dumb? Like, you want power so bad that you don't even know what it takes to hold it because you ain't never really had it. You're just a small, weak man. Like, and I cannot wait to see him go down. This episode just brought so much emotions and feelings for me. Like, and we started out so good. I'm thinking we're going to have a pretty decent episode, you know, big character building episode. And it was. But the end just turned insane. Like, they just started telling everybody's story. I think Walder Fraser's coming to a close. But Jaime's headed there, so we'll see. I think Jon will be headed that way soon. Dany's going home. I can't wait to see what that's going to hold. It's probably going to take the Ironborn at least till season 7, into season 7, to get to Daenerys. Because they got to, first of all, they got to build themselves some ships because they ain't got none. And then they got to go over and negotiate, talk. Again, I think they're prepping them early so that they can be ready by season 8. That's that prediction. I think Cersei and the Tyrells, I think they're closer than ever. Like, they started as enemies, but it may not be that way. And like I said, I don't know how Marjorie feels, truly. I do believe she thought she had to fend for herself. And she did what she thought she had to do to get through that moment. And then she didn't see until, like, it was about to be time for her walk of atonement that, oh, her people rode for her. Like, and then she's like, shit, well, can't really give up my cover now. I already done prep Tommen to do this. Like, you know what I mean? She, like, made her own moves. And I think there will be a conversation about it now that she's free. But, yeah, I think something's going to happen. I don't know what. But Lady Olenna's like, I'm not. They gotta deal with the High Septon, and like Cersei said, it's not just as easy as killing him because like they have so much support right now. You know what I mean? He just died a martyr, so I don't know. And I don't know how that's gonna. That's an interesting story that I can't quite predict because they're following by rules that I'm just kind of coming to understand. So it should be interesting for sure. But like I said, I need to dive a bit into Marjorie's head to understand a bit more about her decisions, where she's truly at right now. I do like her character, I really do, and I think she's extremely smart. I mean, look at her; she accomplished more than Cersei did in the same situation. So that's because Cersei's rebellious and she's not going to give in. Marjorie is going, she reminds me so much of Carol from The Walking Dead. She's going to play her role. But I'm also at, like, even Carol got to a point where it didn't even become a role anymore. And she truly, like, it comes to a point where, like, when their real feelings start to show, you never know if they're acting or if they're really feeling it, because it starts to become kind of out of character for them. And then you're like, well, is she really coming out, or is she putting on a show? And I'm in that awkward moment with Marjorie where I don't know what she's truly feeling. So, yeah, like I said, I'm excited to see her. I'm just excited to see what they're playing. It's getting good. It's funner for me when they're dealing with characters that I don't have as much of an attachment to. Like, anything can happen with the Cersei, Jaime, and the Faith Militant. Like, whoever side wins, it is what it is. Like, I'm not attached to them like that. So it's really interesting to watch it from that perspective. Now, when we get to, like, characters like Arya, who now decided she wants to be Arya, went and got Needle, and she said, yeah, I know I'm about to have to fight these motherfuckers. But my problem is she's on her own against a house of trained assassins. And the Wolf trained really well with her, but she was beating her ass. She'd been beating her ass since like she got here. So now the Wolf been plotting against her, been like, yeah, I told you this was gonna happen and I was right, so now it's my time. So she's about to try to kill Arya. I will not have it.
I said we will not have it.
I'm gonna just tell y'all this now. We're getting close to episode 9. I will not have it. I assumed episode 9, I mean, a lot could happen in that episode, but I'm assuming by the time we get to that point, that's gonna be Ramsay versus Jon. That's not to say 7 and 8 can't be insane. because 8 of last season was Hardhome, and I didn't see that shit coming. But I don't think they're gonna do the cheat code for every character. John, I got blessed with him coming back. They're not gonna do that for the rest of the show. So we're not gonna kill Arya. We didn't just tell this story to kill Arya. I understand Rob's death was built up and it was leading to this. We're not gonna kill Arya. I don't care which way y'all try to justify that. Y'all ain't gotta worry about Game of Thrones. Don't talk to me about it. Ain't no keep going. You only gotta. We're not touching Arya. Understand that is a zone that we don't go in. We don't cross that line. There's no negotiating Arya Stark. She has been the most precious thing. She was my first favorite character. She done been through so much. We're not gonna do it. But I'm gonna have faith in her because she's learned a lot. She's strong. She's a fighter. I mean, she's been through a lot, and I'm pretty sure she can hold her own. So we're gonna have positive vibes going into Arya. And I got so much to worry about. This is why I have to take my time with this show because it's a lot. Arya getting ready for her fight. Jon and Sansa getting ready for their fight. Cersei and Jaime getting ready for their fight. So it's a lot of fighting that's gonna happen in these last few episodes. Bran found Uncle Benjen. He got saved by the children. That's cool. Honestly, until we just had our podcast recently, I forgot Benjen was still out there. I just assumed he was dead. I kind of just completely forgot about his character. And it made sense that they brought it up in 5:10 to Jon right before they killed him. And they were like, your Uncle Benjen's back. And I'm like, I thought he was dead. But nah, that makes sense. Okay, so he's alive. He's out there. And he's with Bran, which I'm happy about. Bran's starting to catch up on the history and everything that's happening, but they said he needs to kind of master his powers before this White Walker war comes. So now, while I originally thought the White Walkers were going to come this season, I'm going to put that off until... I mean, the White Walkers have always been weaved into the story, so they might not get like an entire season to fully attack, but their attacks will probably be spread out through 7 and 8. I don't think that we'll get... I think by the end of this season, they'll probably maybe march towards Westeros, or on Westeros, but I don't think that they're going to have an entire season dedicated to a White Walker war. But, even in this episode, when we went to Sam's place, he said White Walker, and they're like, it doesn't exist. That's, they don't believe it, until they see it. And, I need everybody to see it. This stuff, this magic stuff, these dragons, these White Walkers, this is real. It took me some time to understand and believe it. And I don't even live in this realm, but they nah, this stuff, this magic stuff is real. It just floors me every single time I think about it. But it's real. It's here. And a lot of people are sleeping on it. And I think, I think they're just going to be in for a rude awakening. But I do truly want to see a White Walker war arc. I want to see the people of Westeros defend themselves. And I think for the most part, it's going to be a massacre. But... And like I said, it's either going to go Dany saves them and takes over in that, that simple way. But at the same time, they're prepping her up to where it's she has this mass army and she's going to be fighting for what she wants. So it's but I could also see her coming, saving the day. Because we've seen that image several times. And I think it was even in Bran's flashback of the Iron Throne frozen over, the roof missing in the castle. That could be the moment where Dany comes in, saves everything, and then takes the throne. And then Cersei, maybe she still survives, her and her army. Maybe they run. And then she wants to take it back, so then she attacks Daenerys, and maybe that's when that fighting comes to head. I don't know. But there's going to be some sort of fight, and I don't see them taking down the White Walkers without Dany's help. Without fire. So, because you have to burn the bodies, right? And the quickest way is dragon fire. The dragon glass is for the White Walkers, but we still have to deal with the mass army of the dead. So it's I don't know. And then the Night King himself, of course. But I think that's going to be, again, a battle for him and Jon, just because it seems like they set that up. But yeah, I can go on and talk forever, y'all. Like, cause there's so much that happens. Like with Sam, I'm glad he turned around and was like, yeah, no, we gonna go together. Like we always been together, you know, since we started this. And it's like every time I leave you somewhere, it just don't work out. Plus his dad's a hating ass bastard, so he might try to kill her. And it didn't sit right with me. With him leaving her there, so I'm glad that it ended up not sitting right with him, and he's like, yeah, we're gonna go. And then he took his family's story. He's like, you know, I'm gonna prove myself. I mean, he's already proved himself, but he feels like he needs to prove himself to his family. So, you know what, good for him. Sam is a great character. His family, well, I ain't gonna say his family, because his family seem like cool people other than the dad. The dad don't appreciate him. So, you know what, Sam, if you feel like you gotta prove yourself, I know you can do it, so do it. And I think that's just about all I got to say about this episode. It was really good. I think it was really well written. I think the pacing was great. I think this was a really, really solid episode. And it actually has me excited for the next one. So with that all being said, y'all, thank you guys for watching. And of course, I want to hear what you guys thought. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys for more Game of Thrones.
And now his watch is ended.